divide it into 2 equal parts.
Elle est arrivée. Oh, elle est très belle.
In English, please, Adele.
But I think it must be Française, mister. Surely it must be.
What do you think? Beauty, isn't it? You think it'll do for Mrs. Rochester? Won't she look like Queen Boadicea?
Oh, thank you.
Leaning back on those purple cushions? Huh? You know, Jane, I wish I were a little better suited to matching her in looks. Tell me, magician that you are you absolutely sure you don't have a potion that can make me more handsome?
I have told you before. That would be past the power of magic, sir. Come on, Adele.
Oh, no. You're not coming. Out of there now.
Oh, please let me come, Miss Eyre.
No, absolutely not. Jane and I, Miss Eyre and I, are going shopping by ourselves.
Shopping? Were you listening to a word I said?
Just today. To celebrate. But come, you can't get married in that.
I will not be married at all if you force me into that ridiculous carriage.
John, bring up the other carriage.
And Adele shall come too.
Fabrics.
We will need 3 at the most.
And this for the veil.
No. Even Adele would draw a line at that. There. This is much more suitable.
Huh. Now, evening dresses. Mademoiselle, what do you think? No.
This is for Mademoiselle.
Child knows you better than I do. I'll take it.
Jane Eyre will not be overwhelmed.
Voilà, c'est très joli ça. Laissez-moi voir. Attendez. Voilà.
Merci, Sophie.
Attendez, mademoiselle. Regardez-vous. Vous êtes très belle, madame.
Hi.
Take it back to the coach house, John. It won't be needed today.
Very good, sir.
Away with you, congratulations! You're 15 years too late.
Ihr heiligen Schar, traget euch. Heinrich, mir kommt.
young St. John came out of the womb already a clergyman.
Ends of the earth. Derbyshire and Nottingham are not so very far away. We have to go and teach fat little boys lessons they do not want to learn. And we will never see our cottage again.
She fears she will never see St. John again.
Why not? Because he's so pig-headed. He will be a missionary. He will go to a really hot place, and that will be the end of him.
This is his chosen path. He thinks it's the only way to serve God.
But why can't he serve God here?
You know that's never been enough. He needs to make a grand gesture.
Jane, you must keep him here. Look after him, and don't let him out of your sight.
I don't think I could ever change St. John's mind against anything he decided on.
Don't forget, Jane. We're relying on you. Now, this is Morton. Can anyone point out where we are? Alice? Alice? The clock. The time? It's home time. Bell. Still getting used to the clock. Never mind, we're coming along. I'm determined to make scholars of them all.
Hello, Miss Elliot. I'm so glad you decided to stay in Morton to be mistress of our endeavour. I have brought you a pretty little pair of doves. The dovecot has been empty for some years. I thought you might conduct nature classes. Diana said you were an expert on birds.
She exaggerates.
And do you like your house? Have I furnished it nicely?
Very much, thank you. St. John.
Miss Elliot approved of my arrangements.
Why should she not?
Come along, girls. Home.
I've just remembered that now Diana and Mary have left. You must be so lonely. Please, come home with me and see Papa.
Mr. Rivers, can I speak with you a moment? Girls, this is a butterfly. Now, pass that round. Can any of you tell me how a caterpillar turns into a beautiful butterfly? Write to Diana and Mary and tell them to come home immediately.
But why?
Because we are rich.
You are rich, Jane.
We may do anything we like. We may live as we choose. Write to them tomorrow. Hurry, Hannah. Let's light the fires before they arrive.
Oh, she wants fires in every room. In places where they never were.
What's the use of £5,000 if you can't light a few fires at Christmas?
20,000.
St. John, I'll not hear another word. We have been over it again and again. Our uncle left a nephew and 3 nieces. We must all profit from his will equally.
Jane, you have never had money. You do not know what use you may put it to.
And you have never been without family. I will have a brother and sisters and a home.
I will be brother to you, whether you share the money our uncle chose to leave you, you and only you, or not.
Leaving you with nothing, unable to realise your dreams, and me with a fortune. I know enough about money to realise that will not make me happy.
What of the future? If you should marry?
I'll never marry.
They're coming!
I knew it. St. John has asked me to marry him.
Thank heavens. Now stay at home, safe with us.
He has asked me to marry him that I might accompany him on his missionary work.
The two of you will shrivel up and die. You're both too pale to go to Africa.
You did not agree to go, Jane. Jane, you cannot.
We sail in 6. I fear you have not forgotten your old association, despite the harm he